I would have had these videos or this video up earlier for you, but I was struggling to watch both Married to Medicine and Real Housewives of Potomac. I actually have just a page front and back of notes for both shows. I do have opinions on some things that I want to talk about, but I will say that both of these episodes were, especially Married to Medicine, was just really not giving like that this week. If you're new to my channel, my name is Belle. This is the Belle Perspective. Welcome. I talk about books, TV, movies, and all kinds of things in between. If you're looking for an internet community, you found it. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you're returning, welcome back. You already know the drill. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode, my commentary, and anything else as long as it's respectful. It's good vibrations. This is season 10, episode 9. Toya. Okay, we're going to start off with Toya and Eugene. Now, in last episode, I was telling y'all how Dr. Eugene is a good man, Savannah. He is a good man, Savannah. Toya, here we go with Toya fooling around, trying to complain to us about how Eugene is not making time for her. Now, I would say that if Toya had her own life, she had a job, she was doing other things, then I would say, okay, I can understand why maybe you feel like Eugene is not spending a lot of time with you. But Eugene is a doctor, okay? He works 12-hour days. Toya, you are just now launching this whole wine situation. And while we're very proud of you for executing something, I ain't gonna shade the girl, because you know what? A little bit of something is better than nothing. I ain't gonna shade the girl, okay? But you're just now venturing into having your own career. And I know you used to be a teacher back in the day, but you quickly gave that up a long time ago. Okay. And so my problem with you, and I literally wrote this in my notes, Toya, you need to get a life. Get a life. You need to get a job. You need to find you something to do, because I remember from season before when she was telling the cast, and they actually showed this to us, that she said she felt lonely, right, when Eugene's at work, and lonely and within her marriage. And I said, Toya needs some friends. Toya needs people that she can interact with. She needs some business by herself, like my grandma used to say. You need to get you some business by yourself. It is very, very important for every individual person, whether they're a man or a woman, to have their own. It's called self-actualization. Okay, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Dear, all of your needs have been met, and now you feeling like you still missing something? Yes, because you need self-actualization. Your ass ain't got nothing to do. So go find you something to do. And I know the wine club ain't hitting on nothing right now. If you got to go back to teaching, do something. You need to get a life and leave Eugene alone, okay? Because Eugene is over there cooking for you while you complaining to him about how he not spending no time with you. Girl, I said, girl, y'all in this big-ass kitchen alone. Your kids is out the door, and y'all in here eating breakfast for dinner. Y'all, that is girl, what do you want, girl? Like, what else do you want, Toya? You acting like the man is calling you on a cell phone, canceling dinner plans because he, quote-unquote, got working overtime or some foolishness. Girl, he literally is in the kitchen with you, cooking breakfast for dinner for you, all y'all together. And you complaining about how you're not spending no time with him. I said, Toya, girl, get a life, okay? Anyway, I spent 5 minutes too long on Toya. We're moving on. Simone and Cecil are sending the boys off. The boys are moving into their bachelor pad, and this is a rental property that Cecil and Simone, let's just be clear, okay? T.I. voice that Simone paid for. So they're moving in, and Simone is asking him, they actually just throwing condoms all around. They're like, we want to make sure that we understand, we empty nesters, we ain't trying to be no grandparents. I said, I know that's motherfucking right. I wonder if they do the same thing if they had girls. Anyway, but still, yes, give them condoms. Also, Cecil says that he wants to come. He's going to be coming in all the time, coming over all the time. And Simone was like, yeah, so you can check on the boys and make sure they don't tear our shit up. He was like, nah, I'm just going to coming over to hang out. I said, you know what? I might have to backpedal on the things that I said. I feel like Cecil is an enabler, and I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all were kind of getting me together in the last episode, or the episode before, where we talked about Michael and him being lazy. I saw him last week sitting on that beanbag chair playing video game, and I realized that Negro is about to be 26. If he not already 26. Yes, and you can also tell that Michael is the more ambitious brother out of the two of them, because Michael was already joking with Miles like, I'm gonna move out and then charge you rent, nigga. I said, ooh, child. Anyway, Alaura is off to college, and Dr. Damon and Dr. Heavenly are getting in their feels. I thought it was so sweet seeing Dr. Damon get very emotional about sending his daughter off. I thought that was so sweet. Child, quiet as it's kept, I was getting emotional my damn self. It's that time of the month, so child. Water could run and I started crying. Quiet as it kept, turning on the faucet and I'm damn crying. So anyway, I will say I was getting into my feels. Okay, I will say my eyes was sweating just a little bit with Dr. Damon and him and Dr. Heavenly sending Alaura off. And we already know that Dr. Heavenly is looking to try to reconcile with her sister Cheryl, and it's been weighing heavily on her heart. So we'll see how that goes. You know, she's tried this before, several seasons before, and it didn't go that well, but maybe things will be better this time, you know. And I appreciate what Dr. Damon said. He said that if he had siblings, he would try every single day, you know, every single opportunity he had, just so that he knows when he departs from this world that he did everything that he could to try to patch up a relationship with his siblings if they had any type of you know, if their relationship needed to be repaired. And I agree with him on that. I do. So we talk to Jackie. We see what Jackie is doing, child, and quiet as it's kept, I ain't been able to see Jackie in the same light for a very long time. And not that I, you know, really held her in that much higher regard. Let me not say that. Dr. Jackie has always been a respected physician, right? I respect her as a physician. Let me take that back. I respect her as a woman, but after, you know, the light of all the things, right, the scandals of it all, I have now really been side-eyeing Dr. Jackie, and she's still talking about the maternity mortality rate, specifically about Black women. And she says that she tells her patients that, you know, if something doesn't feel right, something doesn't seem right, that something doesn't smell right, you need to ask questions, you need to raise a red flag. And I said, well, now, Jackie, honey, this didn't age well, love, because baby, when your people tell you that they think something ain't right, you telling them that they faking it and they need to go on to work. We ain't never gonna let you forget that, Dr. Jackie. We ain't never. Okay. We get to Phaedra and Reiki, and I said, you know what, y'all niggas, y'all niggas, what's that gift? What's that that gift? You cannot trick me. You cannot trick me. I don't know what. I might have to insert it somewhere. I might do that. But Phaedra,
you cannot trick me. You cannot trick me.
you cannot trick me, girl. You done trick these niggas at Married to Medicine, but you cannot trick me, mama. Phaedra is practicing Reiki. Oh, girl. She is practicing Reiki. I said, okay. I seen her Reiki instructor. I said, oh, yeah, okay. Reiki, you practicing Reiki? That's all you practicing? Girl, go away from me with this. Go away from me with this, in the words of Phaedra. Okay, so Phaedra decides that she wants to put on her best Erykah Badu garb and gather the ladies to do some healing, some Reiki and whatnot. And I've never tried Reiki. I would be open to experiencing it. And you know, before they even have the session, Dr. Jackie is talking to Dr. Heavenly, and they're like, "Ooh, I believe in Jesus. I don't know nothing about that." You know, we have to go through this. I was kind of rolling my eyes just a little bit. So they get there, and baby, when I tell you Dr. Simone was lusting, I say, Dr. Simone, damn, how long has it been since Cecil got up in there, girl? Because it's a little thirsty, girl. Give her some water, child. Give her a little something to drink. She a little parched, okay? Okay. Heavenly was like, oh, you could do me. And Simone was like, nah, he gonna be doing me. Rubbing all on that man's arm, trying to see what his tattoo. Simone ain't slick. Simone, you ain't slick. I said, oh no, God. Okay. So they do the Reiki group exercise. Simone falls asleep. Okay. Jackie falls asleep. And Heavenly is having an experience. She says she's feeling pressure in her chest. Toya says she's feeling a tingling in her feet, and it's unexplainable to her. And so I guess some of the women are experiencing some things. And if not anything, at least Dr. Simone and Dr. Jackie are getting some rest. Okay. Then they offer one-on-one sessions. Don't nobody want to do that. So the remaining group goes outside, and Dr. Heavenly stays. And she has another, individual Reiki session. She says she's feeling like heaviness in her chest. And her and Phaedra have a little side conversation about healing and repair about her sister. Again, Phaedra is the person that's gonna be doing this.
You cannot trick me. You cannot trick me.
Phaedra done scammed y'all. Phaedra done scammed y'all asses. Phaedra, the one who is on Traders right now, cussing people out. Girl, stop. Y'all, ooh. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay. Sweet Tea Outside is sharing with the girls that she has 2 fibroids that are 5 centimeters apart, and that the specialist that Dr. Simone recommended is also recommending surgery. And they're talking about her options, her possibility of maybe potentially having children if she does have the surgery, and the not the fibroids, but the endos, I think is what it's called. If they are removed, it could potentially come back. And it will still, create complications for her in childbirth and the opportunity for her to have a child. While this is very sad news to hear, it really is very sad news to hear for her, because I know she really wants to have a child. The other part of me is saying, this is why you should have never slid in nobody DM talking about you can have a baby. Or I can give you what you want. I can give you what you want. Sweetheart, you are reducing yourself down as a baby producer. That's you literally offered your uterus to a nigga in a DM. All right, girl, how is that? You've reduced your identity down to a baby factory. And now when you cannot produce, that is putting pressure on you, because this is what you've led with. This is your angle for attracting him. And now you feel like you're not upholding your end of the bargain, because literally that's what this is. So while I feel sad for her, and other people are saying she probably knew about this before she slid in his DM, quiet as it's kept, I believe she probably did, but that's none of my business, and I'm not going to railroad her for that. What I will railroad or say something about is the fact that you do not offer your uterus up for someone and lead with, I can give you what you want, I can give you babies, because you're a human, and that's what you get, right? Like, girl, this is what you get for doing all that. Because that was dumb. That was very dumb. I went off on a tangent, but those are my final thoughts. Child, wasn't nothing else going on in the show. It really wasn't. Let me know what y'all think. All right, get down in the comments again. I will see you guys later. Take care. All right, get down in the comments again. I will see you guys later. Take care.